We'll be presenting our project. So where we got inspired about this idea was basically when we are working, we were like quite scared to touch the legacy codes which was built 10 years or 15 years before. So we came up with this idea like where we will be taking up the weekly questionnaire and the details on what the user is doing so that it can be used as a MCP or like a chatbot where the new employee, the interns or the freshers can use it as a reference. So this is basically the employees dashboard where we can see the weekly questionnaire. So you will get to the employee get to answer these questionnaires, and we have the text to speech feature as well because we don't want to make it hard for the employee. And coming to the Jira tickets, Git comments, VS Code, and the completion rate. So basically,
So I'm straight up. So uh, the Jira tickets and Git commits are fetched real time from the Jira from the current user, the user whatever commits the user had made.
and as you can see, those Jira updates and the commits or the Git pushes are reflected here. And if you see below everything, you can see the overall code changes summary where the employees has to give the detailed report on what they have done, why they have done, and which code they have touched. So pretty much this gives the idea or the MCP rag for us to move forward. And coming to the reports, so once this is done, the employee will get to generate the report. And once the report is generated, these reports yeah. So once this report is generated, the employees gets to edit the report by going through it in case if there are any changes. And then once if everything is good, the employee will send the report to the manager. And coming to the manager's portal, this is a manager's portal. So the manager will have the total number of employees under him, the pending reports, the pending forms, and the MCP ready count. So this is the John Doe is the employee which we saw right now, and the report he just sent. So it's in pending status. And coming to the employees, you can see the John Doe and the Alice, that they are the two employees under that manager, and these are the report which is being generated. And here you can see the report which we just submitted, and we get to approve or reject here. And the manager gets to give the feedback here as well. So once you like type out any feedback to the user, it will just get sent to the employee so he can look into it and modify the report accordingly. Once everything is good, the manager will submit the report to the MCP server, and from here we can move forward with the cursor extension, I think.
So the technical aspect of the architecture, when the user queries, we have implemented two types of way. This application can be implemented in a chat system or in a MCP server, because as a newer employee who might need to change a new code need a context from the older employees. That's where we are doing this iteration of workflow to have a better context of the previous employees. So we store the context of the previous employee from the report that Akshaya told before. Those report will be vectorized and stored in files in a Pinecone in a local DB, and the report will be stored in the Supabase. You can check the report here. We are storing those reviews and everything in the Supabase, and after the details are stored in the vector DB, when the query is done, it fetches the top 5 employees who are related to the query. Let's say the cursor want to do some changes on UI, then it will it will go to the vector DB and check which employees are making changes in the UI. Those 5 employees will be taken out and will be given as a peers in the Honcho framework. It will be in a single section. Every query will be in a single session of Honcho in 5 or 6 peers. We have configured for 5 employee at a time. 5 employee contexts will be used to answer a cursor command or cursor thinking time. Let's say if the cursor is thinking and want to make some changes, it will get the context from the 5 employees who is related to the particular code change they are working on. So after that, the response will be given to the cursor. So cursor can make decision, or any LLM tool can make decision. It can be easily configured with MCP or fast API. So this is the overall